Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to episode 20. This week I'm gonna probably take a bit of a break from coding. After coding that clothing system, it's kind of worn me out from coding. I did this Monday try to work on the camera controller a bit more. But I think for the rest of the week, I'm going to try and make some nice clothing models for the clothing system. But what I got done today for the camera is I made it so, like on the old camera, it was kind of hard stuck to where your player was. But now it kind of gives you some wiggle room for your character. And also when you jump, it kind of lets the player go above the camera before the camera goes and follows the player. So that helps make your jumps look more like jumps. It kind of shows the height that you're getting better than how the old camera was. So that's pretty cool. I still need to get vertical movement. It's kind of complicated with how the vertical movement and the turning of the camera would be. Horizontal movement's easy because it's always on the same level, I guess. But when you're rotating vertically, the camera has to sort of also move closer to the player. That makes any sense. And then if you vertically move down, it also has to check for the ground, otherwise it'll go right through the ground. So there's a bit of work still to do for that. This Tuesday I've just been modeling some clothing items, specifically some clothing for the skis, or to match the skis at least. You don't have to put these on when you go skiing, but it's just to kind of go along with the skiing theme. So I made this colorful windbreaker. I tried to make it with sort of vintagey colors. I might make a few different color schemes in the future. And then I've got some snow pants. They're kind of ruffled on the sides, and the windbreakers are a little ruffled on the sides as well. And then I made a ski mask. So I think this is pretty cool because the material for the visor is different from the rest of the mask. So I'll be able to have kind of a colored transparency for the visor in Unity. Right now I just have a shiny gold color. The problem with the visor is I don't know how well this strap will work with the other character heads. I don't know, I might have to just have the goggle part and then forfeit the strap on the back, even though I like the strap. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how that happens, how that goes. And then I still have to wait I have to do the vertex weighting for the clothing as well. So I'm gonna wait until I've got the boots and gloves and helmet done as well. So that's what tomorrow's task is gonna be. I'm gonna get those last few items finished. This Wednesday I finished off the skiing costume wardrobe kind of thing by making some boots, gloves, and a helmet. I think they look pretty cool. His whole costume has a ton of color, which is pretty neat. I love the little gradients on his helmet. I might update some of these guys and put more gradients on them. So I think it makes it look a lot more 3D, I guess. But yeah, I also have to vertex weight everything still. And I'm not too sure if I'll be able to keep the straps, just because like some of the characters' heads are different shapes. But I could always try doing blend shapes, so that will allow me to like stretch the straps and stuff. That might be more of a later on thing I should do. I should focus on the more fundamental things of my game right now. But yeah, I'm gonna vertex weight these and import them into Unity. Today I finished putting all the ski clothes into the game, so we can check that out. I've got some nice preview images of them. So there's the helmet, and there's the windbreaker and the goggles. It's got a nice visor, some like transparent material. There's the gloves, the snow pants, and the boots. Take a look at the ski mask without the helmet. It's pretty cool. And as you can see, I fixed the problem with his shoulders clipping through. It's a bit of a compromise because I pretty much had to remove his shoulders. So I might have to play with that a bit more and see if I can get it working while having shoulders. But yeah, at least he's not clipping through his clothes anymore, and he looks really cool. Let's go on the skis. I want to add some particles and stuff to the skis and then make a cool little video showcasing all the ski stuff. Yeah, that's what I've been doing today. And I don't know if I'll keep making more clothing items right now, since I kind of want to like figure out some other stuff first before I continue. I want to try and figure out some lighting stuff, because I'm still like I've been using Unity for years now, and I'm still confused about how to get some good lighting. Like, as you can see, the shadows are like crappy, and I don't know if that's just because of the lightweight render pipeline, or just the settings I have. And then I also want to figure out shader stuff, because like I made that cool water shader, but it doesn't really like it's not very compatible with the shadows for some reason. Some people were complaining about Unity having bad compatibility between the shader graph system and other parts of Unity, and I kind of agree with them. But yeah, I need to figure out what I want to do for that. So I'm gonna have to figure out the lighting stuff, and then I'm also gonna have to model some environment assets so I can like build an environment that I can use for a lighting reference for the rest of the game. So that will probably be next week's task. And then I also kind of want to do some white boxing, some actual levels that will probably be in the game, and maybe white box a special level for the official demo I want to have for the Kickstarter. But let's see what happens tomorrow. It's Friday, and today I was busy with other stuff, so I didn't really get anything done on the game. First thing I did was I updated my banner art. So here's like a little video of that. I think it looks a lot better than my old one, because I actually put some time and effort into it. Yeah, and also I've just been getting ready for the new Patreon sort of collaboration that I'm doing with the ASAP Weekly podcast. So they've given me a tier in their Patreon, which lets you support me every month. So, and you get some cool rewards for that as well. So here's like a list of the rewards you can get with the $9 tier, as it's called the Arctic's Founders Guild. So if you feel like supporting me, or if you want to get some cool rewards like game keys and access to the demo, yeah, just feel free to choose that tier, and I'll be very grateful. And thank you so much to the ASAP Weekly podcast for doing this for me. It means a lot. But anyways, that's it for me for this week. And I'll see you next Saturday. And I hope you have a good weekend. Peace.